life has been out of control. You're confused. But don't worry your soul. It will get better. It's gotta get better. It will get better. It's gonna be better. It will get better. 'Cause God is in control, y'all. Hey. Thank you, Lord. Hey. Find the praise within your heart. Hold it close. Don't ever depart. It gets cold in the night, but you'll be alright. Gonna get better. It's gotta get better. It will get better. Gotta get better. It will get better. 'Cause God is in control. This is the part I love. I find myself in. IBW family, what's up? What's up? What's up? Great evening, grace and peace. Praise the Lord, family. It's Wednesday night. We're back here. You know the protocol, you know the vibe, you know what it is. Do me a great favor on tonight. We want you to share. We want you to like. We want you to tag. We want you to be extremely active tonight in the comment section. We're going to give a few people just a short time to come on into the virtual space tonight. We're excited. We are a few days away from the official kickoff to Holy Convocation. But y'all, it's Holy Convocation season. Organizations for the past few weeks have been in their national, international meetings. The power of God has already been shifting, has already been shaking, already been saving, delivering. Miracles are happening every single day. The saints are gathering from all over the world, different reformations. We are grateful to God that God has allowed us to be in existence for 68 years. Global impact, worldwide, international influence. And it's been amazing. We thank God for the founder, Apostle Smallwood E. Williams, and those who succeeded him in leadership. And here we are today under the leadership of Apostle Willie E. Rookert, and we are extremely grateful that God has preserved us for such a time as this. Well, I'm here tonight. Tonight, I'm not alone. My good brother, Elder Darrell Brown, is working off-site tonight. We have a very special guest. The woman of God is on with us tonight. Elder Rachel McIntosh is on with us tonight. Rachel, great to have you co-hosting with me tonight. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited about this countdown to Convocation, and we're in Convocation season, like you said. So we're just getting into the swing of things.
Man, yeah, and it's, Rachel, it's kind of like 1 minute you're good because you just adjusted from the workers meeting. You think, and then all of a sudden, boom, roll the Convocation, and then boom, Convocation is here.
And then it's going to be over in a flash. Like,
and then it's going to be over.
It's going to come so fast.
Yeah. Oh man, Rach, we have some people in the comments tonight. Apostle Vincent Greaves, grace and peace. Thank you for logging in tonight. Robin, we see you tonight. Robin, praise God. See Haywall, thank you so much for tagging tonight. Mother Hattie Cotton is on. Oh man, yeah. Melissa, I see you, Melissa. Thank you so much for logging in tonight. Listen, tonight is about engagement. Y'all, Rick Pringle is on vacation.
I know. They can't keep away from Bible Way. When it's Bible Way, it's in your bones. You can be anywhere in the world and you just get the call and you just have fun.
Yeah. Oh man, Rick, good to see you, man. Safe travels. Can't wait to see you on next week. Looking forward to hearing you on next Wednesday. Looking forward to hear you on next Wednesday and next Thursday. And then
Mm.
but man, Rach, here we are. Oh man, what is this? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days away.
4 days to go.
What's your normal convocation prep?
So it depends. So this year I'm already in America, so it's a little bit more complicated because I've been here for 2 weeks and
Okay.
I'm now rethinking wardrobe choices.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the good thing is my dad is coming in. He's going to be in America on Saturday. So
yeah,
I've already, today I had a FaceTime conversation with my mother and she was like, I'm going to put this in your dad's suitcase. And I can see her throwing my clothes into my dad's suitcase. So my prep is now like 2 levels. Um, I usually will start to like try and get a good pattern of sleep from now on. So
yeah,
I need like 9 hours, 10 hours a night, really. And so I'm trying to like get into a pattern. At Convocation, I take naps, which I don't normally. In normal life, I don't take naps. But at Convocation, in between the midday service and rehearsal, I will try to sneak in like 30 minutes.
yeah, yeah. Because next week it's like, what's a normal sleeping pattern, right?
Exactly. So I need to be prepared. I take my supplements, I drink my water. I
Yeah.
am just getting myself ready because I don't want to lose my voice by Thursday. So yeah.
Spud said, "Get your sleep now. Ain't no sleep next week."
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to sleep now. After this is done, I'm going straight into bed.
And I honestly, I was sitting here thinking kind of like the same thing, looking at the schedule, picking my spots. Spud said, "I'm already tired." I'm looking at the schedule, trying to pick my spots because I know, usually if we're doing pre-show, post-show, then it's like end of the day meeting to recap, to prepare for the next day, right? Which is usually 35, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour, depending on how much detail is involved and then what's happening the next
Mhm.
day. And then it's like, man, early morning prayer.
I've only been to, oh, come on, Apostle. Sleep is for the weak. Listen, see, Rick's got it. Like Rick gets it. Like we have to sleep now. But the thing is, I'm in a town where there's a convocation on, and I'm feeling the itch. I had to
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
myself from going tonight, but I'm gonna go tomorrow to hear Melissa Farrow. But
yeah,
yeah, it's like cool. We're in convocation season, so it's like we've got to have that balance and get ready for our own convocation at the same time.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, early morning prayer. Like I have so and that's my thing, right? Because I like to get up early. So I am picking what late night events next week, no matter how good, like something will have to be sacrificed. I don't know if I can make it every single night because I want to make sure I hit prayer and I want to make sure I go for my morning walks. Hey, next week, anybody want to go for a morning walk? Let me know. Hook up with me. We're doing our morning walks. Probably go around 6 to 6:45 ish, so that we can get ready for 7 o'clock. I mean, you may need more time, so take the time you need. But for me, 6:30, I can get a good 2 miles in and be at prayer at 7:05 ish, right? So looking for me next week, 6 a.m. Be in the lobby, walking out. It's a huge parking lot area. Get your walk in, get ready for the day. What I want to
That's a
say.
really good idea, actually. Oh my gosh. Apostle, it's a good thing I've known you a very long time because I was just going to say that this is how people know me. I don't usually make it to early morning glory only because, again, my sleep is really important. But I think this year I'm really considering doing the walk with you and then coming back and being at the morning glory. I've been to a couple, but I don't really make a lot just
Yeah,
because it's hard to overextend yourself.
yeah,
And like you said, we got to pick. I mean, I'm not 21 anymore. I mean, we used to be able to stay up all night and still wake up for 10:21 in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Them days are gone.
the morning glories, when I've been able to catch some of it, it's
Mhm.
power in there. Like, honestly, I'm excited about our speakers for this week as well.
Listen, when we look at the morning glory, we got Elder Jeff Brown that'll be kicking off on Monday morning. Then we have on Tuesday morning Pastor Yolanda Watkins. That'll be on Tuesday morning. On Wednesday morning, we have my good brother, District Elder Thomas McCree, and then Bishop Williams will be doing communion on Thursday morning. Then we're closing out with Pastor Ronald White from New Jersey. Prayer and the word.
Mm,
It's gonna be crazy all week. Like it's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be anointed. This adrenaline from being in the presence of God is, just going to be something supernatural and special next week. So I'm definitely, looking forward to the early morning glories. And, Rachel, I enjoy the early morning glories because, I get to, be a little more relaxed in my dress. I get to, just focus on prayer, no shirt and tie, just enjoying myself, enjoying the presence of the Lord, getting the word, right, getting my mind right, my spirit right for the day. And it's such a powerful thing. But next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will stream early morning glory at 7 a.m. You'll catch us 7 a.m. to around 8:15, 8:30 a.m. every single morning. Every single morning. So catch us every single morning. You can log here to Facebook. Those that are watching YouTube, you report to YouTube. Wherever you stream, that's where we're going to be next week. All right, we're going to be live. Rick, of course you caught it. Apostle, you made all of them for the last 6 years.
wow. My gosh. We need a plaque. Is there a plaque? Is there a medal? That's great. I'm gonna try.
But Rachel was interesting as like seriously like Spud and I were talking about it. But I remember Apostle Rooker used to lead those.
Hmm.
Apostle Rooker would be in there early morning glory. Um, so it was a lot of different preachers. I remember one year Pastor T. Renee Glenn was in there. I mean, it is listen. Early morning glory is just something you don't want to miss.
Okay. I
Um,
think you've sold it like pretty well. I feel like I'm gonna make a conscious effort to get. I need to get to bed though on time, and then I'm
so
ready.
this is why Monday will be good for you to try because Sunday all we have is service, one service. You're already in the state, so the time zone you're well adjusted, and you're just gonna travel another 6 or 7 hours south of there, and you'll be ready.
Okay.
You will be ready. Hey, yeah, Apostle, you were in there with a whole suit and tie on at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Man of God,
But I think Apostle
you
missed
are
that we're gonna.
amazing.
But I think Apostle missed that we're gonna be going on our walk first. So we're coming from the walk to church. So we won't be in
See,
formal clothes.
listen, whole body,
Yeah.
mind, body, soul. Like we're getting the workout. We're getting in it. We're getting it in. But yeah, and Sunday we start off. We have early morning glory. Then we have some workshops throughout the week. Um, let's start with Sunday. Apostle John Bennett kicks off. Sunday, Apostle John Bennett kicks off from North Carolina. Powerful man of God. It's going to be a great kickoff. And, I know some are going to be traveling. Listen, get off the road, check in, come straight to service. Y'all, we're just going to be ready for worship. Those that are traveling on Sunday, get here as soon as you can. Man, I pray that you hear the singing and it just makes you want to come right in and join us for, our kickoff on Sunday. And then on Monday, as I mentioned, we're kicking off with Pastor Jeff Brown will be kicking us off on Monday. That is June 30th. June 30th is the date, Monday. And then midday, we're going up to Jersey with Bishop elect Frank Gregory. Going up to Jersey with Bishop elect Frank Gregory, along with Bishop Eric McDaniel closing us out that night. One of the things, Rachel, though, that's happening on Monday, and I know you can appreciate this because of the passion that you have of this area of ministry. They're going to be talking about working the altar. They're going to be talking about working the altar on Monday. Pastor Rick Pringle, Bishop Bonnie Hunter, and Elder Kiana Coley will be sharing in a workshop on Monday. There are other workshops going on, so when you register, you'll get your program. You'll see. But I just wanted to highlight those on Monday. And so, like the first couple of days, Rachel, it's just gonna be powerful. It's gonna be impactful. The
Hmm.
energy is gonna be high, and it's gonna be high for a couple of reasons. One, we haven't seen a lot of us haven't seen each other in a whole year, so it's just gonna be good to see each other. It's kind of like summer camp for kids. It's like every summer you get to see some of your favorite people in the world, and so I think that, along with the songs that'll be sung by the praise team, special guests that we have coming through, the preaching, us getting the word together and worshiping God corporately is just going to be an amazing energy and presence in the room. We talked a little bit, Rachel, though, about your preparation. We get to see the praise team every convocation, every
Yeah.
workers meeting, and they're performing at a high level. Please allow me to use the word performing without killing
It's
me,
no,
y'all.
that's correct. It's correct. Hmm.
Um, Hold on. Somebody says blessings. Looking forward to being in the house. Evangelist Rachel preaching at Judah Restoration Outreach Ministries Sunday morning, July 20th. Plug. They, they plugging you, Rachel. I just saw that. Holla.
Yes, I'm excited to be with you all. Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Yeah.
This is why I've got to pace myself. My dad told me before I came, he was like, Rachel, pace yourself, pace yourself. I was like, okay, dad, I'm gonna try. But
Yeah. He
yeah.
knows. He's done it for years.
But the
He's done it for
performance
years.
element, I love that you said that word because, one of the things I've always learned in studying worship ministry is this idea of exactly what Rick just said, performing for an audience of one. And oftentimes people will come up to me after the service and be like, "Oh, I love the way you worship," or they'll DM me from watching the YouTube or the Facebook and say they love how I am on stage or whatever. And they ask me like, "What's the secret?" The secret is like David. If you do it at home, then it's no different when you go in front of people. And it's the
Yeah.
same for all of us. Like we're all coming from all of our local churches, from our countries, our cities, our dioceses, and we come together to create the sound of Bible Way. Our
Yeah.
former, our founder of the UK diocese, he used to sing this song about the sound of Bible Way, and we used to sing it as well. And I'm sure you guys sang it as well. This is the
This
sound
is
of
the
Bible Way.
sound of
Bible
Bible.
Way.
Yeah.
Yes. We used to sing it every convention, and he
Yeah.
would and he would go to every church anniversary and say the same thing. And the way that we prepare is by bringing our whole self
Yeah.
to convocation. Don't
Yeah.
try to conform to, the convocation style of worship. Don't do that. Be yourself, come ready
Oh, I
to
love it.
pray. If you're a runner, we want to see you run. If you love to
Yeah.
dance at the front in your church, you better come to the front. I want to see you in the front, like we're at, some other places, and really
Yeah.
have that great coming together. Because sometimes I feel like people come to convention and they feel like they can't be themselves. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to stay back here. No, come to the front. Like, let's worship together. Let's gather together because we waited. And like Rick said, from all over the world, that is where we've come to praise God.
And I think what you said is so important. Bring your whole self, like bring your entire self. That's what makes the experience so real and so authentic and so pure. Bring yourself, worship freely. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. So if you're sensing the presence of God, there should be no apprehension for you to worship God and present your worship offering to God, man. And so, I just want to say publicly, I really enjoy the praise team. That is one of the reasons I like to get to service on time. I don't want to miss a note. I don't want to miss an arrangement. I don't want to miss a song. I love that you sing a variety of songs through different subgenres of gospel slash Christian contemporary music. I get it all. I get traditional, I get contemporary, and it opens my palette. When it comes to music, it broadens my palette. So I really appreciate the effort, the energy, the focus that you all bring to each service. Y'all, they do not take off. I need y'all to hear me. They do not take off. Whether they start and it's only 50 people in the room, They sing like it's 5,000 in the room. They do not take a service off. Even in morning glory, there is worship that goes forth, and that worship that goes forth in early morning glory is the same presentation effort that happens at the 7:30 service. This is why you can't miss. Like it's just an amazing and wonderful experience. Rachel, so that's Monday. IYPU has something on Monday night, so you can check them out when you get the schedule. Tuesday we go over. Pastor Yolanda Watkins is kicking off on Tuesday. As you seen her interview a few weeks ago, she is on fire. She is such an awesome and wonderful person. Let me say that she's a wonderful person, not just a preacher, not just a teacher, not just a woman of God, but a person. She's a wonderful person. And we are looking forward to her kicking us off on that Tuesday. And then, Rachel, the midday.
Yes.
Midday, IBW Global
Yeah.
is front and center. What is happening with IBW Global? We're looking forward to Elder Glenroy from,
Jamaica. Woo!
yeah,
That is my
Jamaica Records.
heritage.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh,
see, I
this
was about to
is
say hometown, but I know it's not. I know it's more so your parents.
yeah.
Your parents,
And my grandparents, yeah.
your grandparents. I know. All right, I knew your grand from there, but
Yes.
I knew it was part of your lineage. Right, heritage is the word.
Yes. It's funny because when we went to the convention. Oh, that's good, Paula. When we went to the convention in Jamaica, because we went to Jamaica convention in April,
Yeah.
and some of the people were like, "Oh, I know your grandfather, I know your grandmother," and I was like, "Oh," I felt. They were like, "Welcome home," you know. Thanks for coming back to Jamaica, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"Thank you so much." But the global mission service is unmissable. I just want to say this. I am a little bit biased because I am your global missions ambassador, but I'm a little bit biased about this service. Number one, because our name is international, by the way. Like we have always been, even with the name we used to have, by the way, worldwide. Like it has always been our founder, Apostle Small D. Williams. He's always championed worldwide ministry. And
Yeah.
I feel that as a church, our global mandate, and I say this every single time, but it doesn't get old. Our responsibility is to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And there's a few things that IBW is championing that we'd love your support in. So we have our own website, which is ibwglobal.org. And you can definitely get your updates there. I'm going to go ahead actually and put that in the comments, ibwglobal.org. And if you go there, you'll be able to get all of our information and be able to see everything that we're doing. But I want to highlight a couple of things while I'm here, is that we're doing an Adopt a Nation campaign. And what we'd love to do is to have as many churches, ministries, pastors come together and adopt a nation. At our service, we're going to be celebrating all of the countries that we're in. I've been fortunate to go to quite a few mission trips, and we're going to be going on even more mission trips. We've got mission trips, Convocation coming up in Trinidad. We've got Convocation coming up in the DR. We've got some other things happening. We won't be going to India this year, but we'll be going back next year. And what we'd love from you is, could you support what we're doing financially? If you go to ibwglobal.org, you can make a donation. You can make a regular donation, and you'll be able to be a part of what we're doing. So just finally, on Tuesday the 1st in the midday service, or 11 o'clock service, I need you to wear something from another country. Wear some sort of international garb. I know you guys like to wear what do you guys call them? The shikis? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, dashikis.
Dashiki. And then also any like African clothes, Asian clothes. I'm partial to some Asian attire in this season. And so we'll be doing all that. We'll have all the flags, and we're going to have an amazing service. So make sure you are there 11 o'clock on Tuesday, July 1st.
Listen, Elder Glenroy Graham is a firecracker.
He sure is. I
I
love
don't,
you.
I don't know if they ready, Rachel. I don't,
I don't know if they're ready.
I don't know if y'all. I remember. Um, what's the bishop from over there, Rachel? Whose church were you at? McGowan, Bishop McGowan, right? Bishop. Well, I remember Bishop Hines, but I also remember Bishop McGowan. Y'all, let me tell you something. When Bishop McGowan slaps that podium, let me tell you, you think that podium's about to fall apart because if I'm not mistaken, he's a carpenter, so his hands are rough from working. So man, he slaps, he gets excited talking about the goodness of Jesus, and he slaps that thing. I said, Bishop,
No, but
hold
he doesn't
on.
just slap it. He puts his leg up. I don't know if Apostle Greaves is still here, but when we were in Jamaica, he puts his leg all the way up onto the podium, and we're all like, "What is happening?" But that is the level of excitement that we're bringing. Yeah, Bishop Greaves. That is the level of excitement that we're bringing to Convocation. I need you
Yeah.
to be as excited as Bishop McGowan. I need you to bring
Mhm.
your island flavor, bring your, your African flavor, bring your Asian flavor, bring it all into, yes, and he wears these boots as well. He has these boots and he swings his leg onto the podium and I was in shock. But when we probably won't be doing that, but we're definitely going to have some excitement from all over the world during
Hey,
our
Rach,
convocation.
what's one of your favorite island songs? And I'm gonna tell you one of mine.
Um, he abides. I think he abides. I like, but I also like the ones that everyone knows, like "Born, Born, Born Again." Thank God I'm born again.
Yeah,
Or "It Is Raining," especially
that's
at
it.
the end.
That's it. That's the only song.
Until we are wet, wet, wet. Soak, soak, soak. Yes, I love that song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's raining all around me. I can feel the latter rain.
That's right.
What?
Ride on, Jesus. Please
Yeah,
send more rain. Yep, great song.
yeah. Listen, get ready, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Get ready. It's gonna be a whole island, Caribbean, global infusion.
That's right, Rick.
Rick is over in the Caribbeans right now, y'all, and so Rick and so he's definitely sending love and from the Caribbeans right now, and so that Tuesday is gonna be amazing, and then I can't wait for the close of Tuesday night. Bishop Dr. T.L. Penny.
I love her. Oh, my mom's
If
here representing Jamaica as well. So
Lady McIntosh, thank you. Listen, and I know it's so late where you are. Thank you. Thank you for staying up and hanging out with us tonight. Oh, appreciate you. Listen, Dr. T.L. Penny was on last night
I love
and
her.
it was a lot, y'all.
There's
And
something about her as well. It's like, obviously I'm partial to, women preachers, and I really
mhm,
pay attention to how they flow in normal life as well as like in ministry. And she's going to be such a blessing to our convocation. And this is what I want to say, saints. Sometimes we want to wait until Wednesday before we come or before we put on our best clothes or whatever for the keynote. But I want to encourage everybody to come from Sunday. I've always come from Sunday. We've always arrived on a Sunday or Saturday and come to convention from the beginning. And we've got to make a decision that we're going to commit to the whole week together and bless the Lord together. And so I don't want you to miss Dr. Penny when she speaks on Tuesday evening. It's going to be unmissable. Yeah, I want to see you in the comments, but I want to see you in the building. So do what you can to get here because it's going to be there's going to be an outpouring of rain. Ah, yes, Mum, it's 2:35 in the morning. I know. Thank you for joining us.
really, really appreciate it. I mean, really, really appreciate it. But Rachel, like you're saying, it's really going to be it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. Can't wait. Tuesday night, we're gonna close this out strong, and then we move to Wednesday. 1 second. Okay, I think I'm back up. All right. So we moved from Tuesday night to Wednesday, and we kick off Wednesday morning with District Elder Thomas McCree
Mm.
from Pennsylvania, another fire starter. And then midday, we will go to Bishop the house. We're going to St. Louis to hear from Bishop elect Kelvin Sykes, who's going to preach Wednesday afternoon. And then we'll close out with the chief and the keynote. The chief and the keynote. Rachel, I want to back up though. It's a special workshop that we got to mention. The Season Saints. All right, it's the Season Saints. I want to back up to the Season Saints. Talk about a little bit about that workshop because we're inviting everybody to that workshop.
Yes, we are definitely inviting everybody to that workshop. So it's going to be on uh, Tuesday at 4 p.m. We are talking about being empowered and connected. It's going to be a great session that I am doing with the Seasoned Saints, with Lady Cynthia Norwood and Bishop Paul, who are the main leaders for that. And I'm excited about it. It's going to be such a great time because we're teaching about this idea about staying connected, share photos, use Facebook, YouTube, stay safe online, learning how to use Zoom and all those kind of things here. And I'm excited to be able to teach. Like teaching is one of one of my favorite things to do, and I love to talk about social media. And I went into the Seasoned Saints class gathering in March, and it was a great time. There's such a great group of people, and it's not just for the Seasoned Saints. So you don't have to be over 70 to come on in. But if you would just like a top up, think of it like, in the Apple shop where they have the Apple bar, the Genius bar, and you can go and have your classes. I know my mum's been to a few of those classes, and I've sat in and listened to those classes as well. This is what this is. This is a refresher. So even if you think you know everything about social media, you know how to unmute on Zoom, I can't believe that 5 years into since the pandemic, and people still struggle with unmuting on Zoom. This is
Listen,
crazy. If you're struggling to unmute on Zoom or to mute up on Zoom, then please come and join us for the Seasoned Saints class. It's going to be so fun, honestly. It's going to be so
yeah,
fun. You're going to get some prizes as well, and there's going to be some demonstrations, and I'm going to make it as straightforward as possible. And you're going to be able to ask questions as well. And if it's good and you like it, we might do an online version of it in the future as well.
yeah, that's good. That's good. And I mean, I think that's something that's much needed, especially with the advancement of AI and how it's already in different industries, and it's advancing. The church, we can't be the last ones to implement, be intentional to implement on how to use AI. Bishop Justin Marcus, grace and peace, brother. Thanks for logging in tonight. Donnell Trusty, thanks for logging in. Looking forward to seeing you on next week. The Season Saints is always having a party. You are 100% right, right? Because one of the things on their flyers, they're advertising snacks.
They have a lot of food. I went in there and I said,
Snacks. So y'all listen, just again, this is why you got to register. This is why you got to be in the know. It's some amazing things that are happening. Next we want to move again. So Wednesday night we're closing out with the chief. It's going to be epic. Listen, I'm praying. I'm asking everybody to pray. I'm asking as many that can and will to also fast. Um, you know, include our organization and our leaders in your time of prayer. We need every bit of it. We want safe arrivals next week. We want a glorious, powerful time together, of fellowship. We're praying for encouragement. We're praying for increase of faith. We're praying for budgets to be met. We're praying for goals to be met. You know, our auxiliary leaders have planned, some great content, some educational tools to help you, do ministry at a greater and more excellent level. So definitely want to see you in those workshops. Yeah, as Rachel mentioned, we will be streaming, but definitely want to see you there in person. It will do our heart glad. It will do our chief glad, and it would actually do yourself glad. It will do yourself some. It'll be good for you to be there. And so, we move from there, Rachel, and we go into Thursday. Thursday morning, we're kicking off with Holy Communion with Bishop Robert Williams, who will be preaching. And now that one won't be so early. That one is going to be at 8 o'clock. So you get a few more. You get a few more hours of sleep. Now, Rachel, are you scheduled to sing that morning, or are you gonna take that off and just kind of, hey, I'll be in the audience?
I'm not sure, I'm gonna go check this schedule, but I don't know if I'm singing or not. So I haven't really looked at this schedule. I really should look at the schedule, but I will at some point look
It's
at.
like, hey guys, we're good, but I'm good on Morning Glory. Like, just let me
Yeah,
show up and be imparted into. Like, I don't
yeah,
I
I'm
don't have
coming
to
to
sing
praise
that
the
morning.
Lord. Communion is, let me see. Oh, nope, my name is not there. Amen.
Ha! It's written in the book of life, but it's not there for communion.
It's
Glory
not
to
written in
God.
the schedule.
So y'all, Bishop Robert Williams kicks us off on Thursday morning with Holy Communion midday. Y'all, we're going to my good brother Bishop Jesse Davenport is going to be preaching that midday. Can't wait to hear my brother share in words, share what God has for his people. That's going to be exciting. And then Thursday night, man, Bishop Robert Butler from Brooklyn, New York. Man, it's just a New York contingency that day. We got Bishop Robert Williams, we got Bishop Jesse Davenport, we got Bishop Robert Butler. Man, it's a New York contingency that day. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but hey, I'm looking forward. New York state of mind. And Rachel, after all that good church, we get to end the night with Pastor John P. Key, Sam Roberts, and IBW choir, IYPU choir. Actually, it's the IBW IYPU choir.
Wow, I thought it was the IBW Mass Choir. Is that not what it
It
is?
is mass choir.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah,
I just said IBW. Hold on. Which one?
yeah.
I
I
want,
think it
I want
says
to get it right. I want to get it right. What you got? You
Mass
found it?
Choir. I thought on the flyer it says Mass Choir.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get it right.
But even so, listen, I just can't believe that my childhood is about to be realized in this moment.
Right, 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 right.
My mom would always buy us, so from a young age we've always loved music, right? Gospel music, whatever. And so my mom would buy all of the videos, the VCR, the VHS, and we'd watch it. And we've got all of the live recordings of John Peaky, and we used to watch it. And then I would see his children in the front, and I would be like, oh, one day I will sing on a stage. One day I will be able to sing and be with an artist or whatever. And we used to learn all the songs, do all the little dances. We were a bit more conservative back then, and so we would watch the dances, but we weren't allowed to do them. But it was super fun to watch. So it's just like a childhood dream coming true to have our very own John Peaky here in the building with us. It's going to be an outstanding night.
Yeah. I mean, it really, really is, Rachel, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, it's just so many songs, and like you said, like your childhood. And I don't, man. While I've been to many concerts, been on stage, and seen, the Fred Hammonds, the Kirks,
Hmm.
um, Hezekiah Walker's, Ricky Dillard's. I have not seen John P. Key in person, so for me, I'm definitely going to make sure I get a nap that day. Now, I don't know if my nap is going to be in between midday service and evening service, or I ain't even going to mention the next possible time for nap. But I'll just say at 10:30, I'm all the way live. I'm going to be knocking at that door ready to get in to hear Pastor John P. Keefe and New Life. Like it's just man. I mean, and Rachel, just think about that's Thursday. We still got a whole nother day.
Listen, I'm so glad that that's where it is in the convention.
Yeah,
I think typically we normally have it on a Friday night.
we've had it on a Friday night. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
had it on
and
a
I
Friday
don't
night.
think I feel like this is better because I
Yeah,
always I want to end the convention with us together, like in church, and then having But when
yeah,
we have the concert in the earlier on in the week, I feel like this is going to be a much better adjustment for us because we still
yeah.
have another day and not a rush because it always feels like a rush to do it on the Friday. So having it on the Thursday this year is such a stroke of genius, and I can't wait. We got Bishop Roger McKenzie in the house. Yes, God bless Bishop.
Blessings, Bishop McKenzie. Lorraine Anderson, thank you for watching. Pastor Gloria Allen, thank you.
Yes, and Sister Shirley as well. Looking forward to Convocation. Listen, you got to get your tickets though. Okay, so I don't want anyone complaining that they can't get in because they don't have a ticket. Go now and get your ticket. I don't want any excuses. John P. Key, is it true that he doesn't fly? So he only comes to places that he can drive to, right?
He doesn't fly, but he goes everywhere.
Yeah, but obviously only where he can drive. So he's never been to England, obviously. But yeah,
He may have back in the day. I'm not sure. Like I know,
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Let me
know.
check.
I don't know because I don't know if the fly thing is like as of late. You know what I mean? Like over the last maybe few years or so, or but
Hmm.
I don't
You
know.
mean like
Yeah,
post-pandemic? Okay, yeah, got it.
yeah. Pastor Gloria, I see you. She said she got her VIP tickets. Y'all listen, man. Thank you so much. You have been wonderful with supporting and getting those tickets. But Rachel, we have one more day, and we kick off Friday morning. We go up to New Jersey with Pastor Ronald White.
Hmm.
We had Pastor Ronald White on live a month or so ago, and man, I just can't wait for the organization and for the world to hear his ministry. It's powerful, and he loves God. He loves preaching the word, and can't wait for everyone to hear him. And then midday, we go to Texas. My good brother, overseer Evan Risher from the Ramp Church, Texas. Great person, great man of God. He's been with us for our leadership summit. He's shared and taught. He has a great church there in Fort Worth, Texas, and he's coming in to share for IYPU. You know, that Friday, IYPU is always an epic time. They're creative, they're innovative
It's amazing. Yeah, we're definitely excited.
in their approach to worship. Just a few years ago, we had a live DJ, such a great touch to have the DJ. And then this year, man, I don't know what Elder Spud has planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I know God is going to, move through my good brother, Evan Risher, but, you know, I'm looking forward to what IYPU has to share on that Friday afternoon. It's going to be great. And then, Elder Rachel, we close with ordination. Well, matter of fact, let me go back. On Thursday night, Bishop Robert Butler is preaching, but I don't want to miss the fact that it's ordination because those deacons and those elders, they've worked hard through catechism, they've studied, and so congratulations to the graduating class of deacons and elders and those that will be sharing an ordination on Thursday night. Preacher is Bishop Robert Butler. But congratulations. So let's make sure you secure your seats because Thursday night, epic. Thursday night is going to be jam packed. It's going to be pandemonium in a good way. Pandemonium in a good way. All right, cool. Now we can go back to Friday evening, another consecration service, and there are going to be some bishops that are going to be ordained on that are going to be consecrated that Friday night. So congratulations to those bishops. I know three. If there's four, my apologies. Bishop elect Emmanuel Holmes, Bishop elect Frank Gregory, Bishop elect Kelvin Sykes. If there's someone else that's going up this year, my apologies. I don't have all the names, but I'm aware of those three. um, because I've worked with them this year. And again, congratulations to them. And then congratulations to the class of district elders that will be consecrated on that night. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be I think five of us on that night, and I want to make sure I have those names right. You have my good brother Daryl Brown. You have my good brother Jonathan Chappell. Then you also have my good brother Rick Pringle
Mm-hmm.
that is going up, and then we have one more. We have
Sarah Beatty.
we have Sarah Beatty. Yes, that's who it is. That's where you'll be preaching too soon.
Yes,
And
yes.
so, man, all five of us honored to serve this class of serve with this class of district elders. It's going to be another epic night. Convocation is just gonna close strong, y'all. It's gonna be really good. Bishop Mason, looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you on next week. Make sure we get an opportunity to talk while we're there. Say praise the Lord. Check in how you're doing since your consecration. He was recently consecrated, I believe, in the past 2 years, and so we thank God for the work that's being done in IBW. Rachel, we ready to go. What last words do you have for the people on tonight?
Yes, our presider has given us such an amazing theme, which is reset for better. And you know what's better is that we come together. The Bible says, oh, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together. And so I definitely want to encourage you, if you haven't booked your flight, haven't booked your train ticket, your bus ticket, got a ride, I need you to go ahead and get that sorted now. Get it sorted now, because IBW is going to be such an amazing time together. Our convocation is going to be amazing. In Jamaica, we have this saying, which is "you're little but you're talawa," and what that means is that we might be smaller but we're powerful. And so do make sure you are in the building. Every country that we've been in is going to be represented. Every age group is going to be represented. And we want to see you there. So make sure you register, get your flights, get your hotel room. I want to see you. I want to hug your neck. And I want you to come over to me and say, Rachel, I made it. So I can congratulate you and say, welcome to Convocation 2025.
Y'all, Elder Rachel gave us the closing for tonight. We thank you all. We'll see you in just a few short days. Safe travels to everyone. Be safe. And we look forward to fellowshipping with you on next week. God bless, family. Elder Rachel, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Look forward to seeing you on next week.
Come on, everybody, put your hands together. It's got to get better. All over the world. Listen to these words. People come. People come. People go. People go. Your life has been out of control. Out of control. You're confused. You're confused. But don't worry. Don't worry your soul. It will get better. It's gotta get better. It will get better. It's gonna be better. It will get better. 'Cause God is in control, y'all. Hey. Thank you, Lord. Hey. Within your heart, close. Don't ever depart. It gets cold in the night, but you'll be alright.